So I wasn't gonna do a video today, hence the bad quality and no makeup, but I was watching a couple videos about how Minecraft is dead, and specifically Minecraft channels are fading and dying off. And I wanted to kind of address why that's so distressing to me. Because I know a lot of people tend to judge people like me. You can't see it, but I have two one after the other Minecraft posters on the opposite wall right now. And can you tell I tend to like the things people don't normally like? Minecraft specifically had an emotional thing for me. So you're just getting into it properly, actually. I hate doing that. I apologise. This hopefully what I'm about to explain will explain the behaviour. But in my first year of secondary school, I suddenly developed social anxiety pretty badly, like really badly. And the year before that, I had been obsessively playing Minecraft with my best friend and my brother, and it was pretty much my everything. Absolutely, like all of my friends were on Minecraft servers. Every single YouTuber I watched was a Minecraft YouTuber. They all did Minecraft. It was pretty much my identity. Because, like, at like 10, 11, what you really like the most at the moment is pretty much going to be what you talk about the most and that kind of thing. But I went for sure, it kind of became my thing because I didn't have any other things. I got this sense of anxiety and suddenly everything else was unbearably scary and terrifying. And Minecraft was the one thing that I was so adjusted to, and it was my home, and I understood it, and I knew everyone, and I was the person that was up there for once, instead of down here in this like noobish level and constantly very aware that I was being looked down upon, and just I had some pretty bad friends in first year, so I was normally the person that was laughed at and such and stuff, but on Minecraft I was one of the people that had been there for years and was part of the community. But I don't have many hobbies or things I like because of my social anxiety, as I mentioned, but also my maladaptive daydreaming. Because if anyone else knows, sometimes I know a lot of people that take a lot of inspiration from things they watch and all that stuff. I personally, my world is mostly my own. It's mostly original content that is coming from just my brain. And because this has been so intense for like 6 years now, I haven't found much else to obsess over because I don't spend enough time doing anything but daydreaming to obsess over anything. So I have Minecraft, which was always my obsession thing. When I really needed it, that was the one thing that I could fall back on, and it was, oh, do you have anything you do? Yes, I'm a Minecrafter. I play Minecraft and I watch Minecraft YouTubers, and yeah. And it kind of feels like that slowly but surely and then suddenly was pulled out from under me. Because the community changed very quickly when Microsoft bought it. And it seems like I'm just being a kind of nostalgic critic and I'm being whiny kind of because the game I like isn't the game everyone likes anymore. But it feels, I get a kind of muted panic whenever I think about the fact that Minecraft in general is so, no one is interested anymore at all. Like, none of my friends want to play it for nothing amount of times. Even I, myself, as someone who needs to have this obsession and is dependent on it, play Minecraft for an hour or so and get bored. Vanilla Minecraft, and then you go into minigames and that gets boring after all because you've been on the community for so long that you've played every minigame too. And the new ones that come out just don't feel like Minecraft or they're that far off. So it's kind of like there's no way to stop it, but it really hurts trying to accept it, and I don't think I can at the moment. It was Beijing Canadian's video. I never really watched him. What I watched back in the day was Team Crafted. random fact, I am a huge fan of Sky's Minecraft. He was actually he was the person that got me into Minecraft. Person I utterly obsessed over for years, and still kind of obsessed over, because he is my rock, and he is the one thing that never changes, because the world is always changing, and I'm being left behind by like every single change, and someone else gets better, and someone finds a new thing they're interested in, and I'm still stuck here with the people in my head being the only thing I'm interested in, and Minecraft, which I can't even really say I'm interested in anymore, because I can't play it for long enough to seem that way. Where was I going with that? That's right. YouTubers. I was watching Beijing Canadian's video. Canadian's video about my channel was dead, and I could see him with the whole his friends aren't being enthusiastic about playing Minecraft and relate so much, because I made so many friends over Minecraft, and it was our bonding thing with me and my current best friend, and none of us are really interested anymore. But I don't know what else we have in common. Like my current best friend that's suddenly obsessed with films and stuff. But I have not, besides being in the cinema or with a friend that's right there, have not sat through an entire movie on my own in a good couple of years. I just can't do it. I get inspired 5 minutes, and eventually I normally just give up halfway through, because I'm up and down and up and down, and it's ridiculous, and it's completely pointless trying almost at this point. At least it feels like it. So I can't keep up with her on that. I really can't. And she's one of those people that, like I was talking about earlier, that gets most of their things, like daydreams, from inspiration. They get them from films. But I'm not, and I don't have anything to talk about the way she has stuff to talk about. The only thing I have is things in my head, and I'm acutely aware that no one cares about that, and no one needs to care. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no reason they would be. But I don't have anything else interesting to talk about, so there's also this panicky thing about, like, I'm going to be left behind again, because I have a really bad habit of suddenly losing friends for no apparent reason, because apparently I'm that boring. But with Minecraft kind of dying off, it feels like I'm being left behind. The one thing that made me be able to say I do have a life, I have friends, I have online friends, I play games, I'm a gamer technically. I can't really say that anymore, because Minecraft is dead, and it's mostly 5-year-olds. And that's annoying, and it seems really prejudiced to say that, but the only reason it seems prejudiced to say that is because it never used to be. People don't seem to understand that now, is that when Minecraft started as a community, it was majorly adults. It was people in their 20s, and really, like, adult humour, and it was not a children's industry at all. But that kind of slowly changed over time. Like, when, at the prime of just when Notch's reign was ending, it got pretty popular, it really did. But Notch eventually wanted to move on to his own other games, which is fair enough. So he handed it over to Jeb, which is when things started to slowly kind of decline. Remember what some of the changes were? I can't remember, but I remember I instantly knew I didn't like them. They were not Minecraft at all, because Jeb had thought he'd been handed an unfinished game, and that was not the point at all. And then there was officially when Microsoft bought Minecraft, and that for me marks the day when I officially knew that Minecraft and its era were gone, and we were never going to see them again. You may as well mourn them now, the happy days, because they're probably never coming back. Is you have back in the day where we barely even had hunger, we'd just like gotten hunger and stuff, and that was Minecraft, when Minecraft was the best. Like adventure maps and stuff, they were the best thing anyone had ever seen. They were amazing. But then now we have polar bears in Minecraft and all this other shit, which I don't even know, because I'm so uninterested at this point. My Minecraft has been loaded on the older builds for ages now, because I just don't want to deal with this new bullshit about polar bears and oh, and the Guardian. But So I have those posters up there, and I have a lot of merchandise. Like, I have, not with me currently, but I have a diamond sword necklace, which I wear almost every day, but it's more of a symbolism thing. It's almost a symbol of better times, or proof that I can be happy and I can have a thing, and I can have something to talk about and people to know, and that kind of thing. And that someday, surely at some point, I will build up another proper fandom and I will meet new people, and it will sort itself out within time when I finally put myself back out there again. And yeah, but that's what Minecraft is to me now. It's symbolism that I can still do this, and that I have done this, and I can do it again if I really try at it and keep at it, because that's what happened with Minecraft. Despite all that was going on, I just kept coming back to it because I was so used to it, and it was my safe haven. I need to end this video soon. It's been like 10 minutes of me ranting about why I miss Minecraft. Jesus Christ. I seem really weird, and I seem like one of those 5-year-olds, but like, it hurts a lot. I have panic attacks, full-out blown panic attacks, thinking about the fact that that's going to be gone at some point. People already judge me when it's like, yes, Minecraft, let me talk about this. And I get weird looks and stuff in it. And my necklace as well, they're kind of like, oh, really, Minecraft? I just... it hurts. But it will stop hurting eventually, hopefully. Suppose the thing that I'm taking from this is that we should make now that one time that I could look back on like this, but hopefully will not, and will instead continue on with the cycle of knowing people and actually having fun every day and being in a community. It's just, it doesn't feel like, even YouTube in itself is a businessy place now, and that's never what it used to be, and that drives me insane. But this has been a really nostalgic rant, and I'm going to end it here. But the basic gist being, Minecraft is, to me, much more than a game. It's much more than a community, or anything like that, type of content, whatever. It was, my platform. The thing I always had to bounce off of. And now it's not there, and I'm kind of just feel like I've been left in somewhere that you need a rope without a rope. I couldn't think of a better analogy there. But I'll find my thing eventually. It's like, you will probably look at these posters and assume that I am in fandoms, but I'm in half fandoms. I'm in things that I still can't take the time to fully get into because my brain is so occupied with things that are going on up here, and I can't be a fan of what's going on up here because no one else understands it. And the whole point of me being in the community, and what I really miss, is the common understanding, the common ground that you could always fall back on, even if you couldn't find something else interesting to talk about. Like the FNAF stuff. I've never properly completed a game because I get so like back and forth with it, and I probably haven't done as much research into the animatronics as I could have, as much as I know so much about them, and that's one of the small things I do base daydreams off still. The Suicide Squad stuff, I can't get into Batman, I can't get into any of that stuff, but I like Harley Quinn, she's a great character inspiration, but that's all I can get from it. And that thing, like, childhood. Mario was another one, but since that's still a thing, it doesn't really count, because again, I can't keep up with it. Anyway, I've been ranting for 14 minutes now, so I'm going to go. But I might call this a nostalgic rant, or why Minecraft dying is distressing to me. I don't know. I just felt like turning on the camera and talking. So, yeah. For the last time, I am actually going to go now. Make a better video later. I just really wanted to talk about this, because it feels really wrong that everyone's dismissing it as a childish phase, and that no one has quite understood the friendships and the bonds and the mental health help for people like me it's had, and that is now being completely taken away from, again, people like me. Anyway, yeah, I'm going. Anyway, see ya.